I don't know what is happening. What? Oh no! Well, there goes the camper. Bye, camper. Have a nice life. Hey, how's it going? My name is Spy, and welcome to another episode of Scrap Mechanic. Now, last time we played, we built this off-road truck here, and it had a bigger lift kit before, but I actually tuned it down for this build. And now what I want to do is I want to build a camper. So I got this little trailer set up here. Not the greatest, but it works for what I wanted. So we're gonna test drive it. I'm gonna show you how it works. I'm gonna close these doors, and as you can see, the truck actually has a detachable hitch. Now, I don't really like how it looks on the back. It is very, very bulky, but it works. We're gonna just drive up here, right about here, and we're gonna detach the trailer from the truck by pressing our 5 button. There we go. Now, it's supposed to be unhooked. There we go. Alright, so let's get started on the camper. Now, it's not going to be an ordinary camper. It's going to be a camper that can transform into a house and maybe some more things like that. So I don't know if I want to actually reuse this for the camper, because what I want to do is I want to base my design off an old vintage camper. Those very round ones. Now, I don't know if we can actually get very round with these blocks, but we're going to do our best. So I'm just going to base my design and sizing off the mattress here, so we can figure out how big we need to actually make the camper. Okay. So we're going to have a bed in one of the corners here. Somewhere right about there. Yeah. I think that's a decent size, how we got it right here. Doesn't have to be the greatest. Okay, now we just need to add the toilet, so we're going to add a little barrier here to give our little trailer some privacy, even though we're the only human on this planet that I know of currently. Okay, I think that is good. Looks decent. I think there's a lot of room, actually. Once we get the body built, we can actually use the paint tool to even out the color and the textures to make it a little nicer than what it looks now. Okay. I think for the camper, they usually have like a little curve on the back and the front. I think the back is a little more prominent than the front. And we need to kind of get it to that height. Maybe a little higher. I guess somewhere like this. I guess that works. Build it up like this. Now the bed's going to be very cramped. We don't really need to sleep in this game, so it doesn't matter. I liked cramped spaces anyways. I feel more comfortable in them. I don't know why. Is there anyone else like that? Probably not. Even though there's people with those very tiny micro houses, which are actually pretty cool. I like those. Okay. I think that is a decent design for the camper. Now we can use these curves here to give it a nice, I guess, edge. That's not what I was kind of going for. Maybe we can find something else. Might be able to use these duct corners. No, I'm going to stick with this. This might just work. So there we go. I think that's starting to look pretty nice. Maybe we should have a window back here. Not quite sure. But anyways, when I was working today, something really dumb of me happened. I guess it's kind of funny, but I'm not sure. Anyways, as you know, I work in a store. Maybe you didn't know. Probably not. But anyways, I work in a store as my main job. My duty was to take some stuff back to the back room. But when I was taking the stuff to the back room, my pallet jack actually seized up while going down a ramp, and it tipped right over 90 degrees over into the ground. So I spent about, I don't know, maybe an hour picking everything up, and then my manager got mad at me because I wasted my time. But it was quite funny, actually, because the reaction of the guys in the back was hilarious. They did not expect it. I didn't expect it. But anyways, let's continue on. Okay, so we got the windows and everything installed. Let's hop inside and take a look at this. That looks actually really comfy, except that block there. So maybe we should add like a little kitchen top. Now, I don't know how I'm going to do that. Maybe we'll put it right here, or we'll put a table here. I think we should put a table there. So we're going to get our table support. There we go. Ooh, I like that table. That table looks pretty sweet. Okay, we're going to add a chair. I don't think... Yeah, that works. We can add a potted flower plant. Maybe in the corner here. Give it some life. One thing we actually missed was toilet paper. Now, I did not design the toilet paper to be actually on the wall, so we're just gonna put it right there in the corner, because, you know, we don't have the room for it. And then we always need a table cactus, too. Table cactus. There we go. Okay, so now that we got the windows in place and everything else, we got to actually build the door. So I already kind of set it up here. I tested it out. It did not work because of the door frame. So I built a little thing here. It doesn't look the greatest, and I had to move the sink over here. So we're going to start off by adding our door. A wood door like that. Break a hole in the door. Put the switch for our door handle. This goes to our controller, which is under the table here. And this goes to the bearing. And now the bearing will have to go inwards, I think 90 degrees. So about here. Hopefully it works. Awesome. Looks like it opens. Does it close? Sweet. It closes. And I just realized we missed an important thing again. I removed the toilet paper. And we can have a little stockpile here. You always need a lot of toilet paper when you go camping. Oh, that's not toilet paper. That's paper towel. There we go. Looks good. And we can add a radio to our table. Let's put it right there. Awesome. I like that. Okay, we got some background noise now. Now, what we need to do is we need to figure out how to add the suspension and tires. What is that noise? We're turning that off. That is creepy. Oh man. Okay, that looks good. I like that design. But what we gotta do now is we gotta figure out how to make these tires extend into the trailer to kind of hide them. I don't know what is happening. What? Oh no! Well, there goes the camper. Bye, camper. Have a nice life. Hope you enjoy the wilderness. Let's catch it. Let's catch it before it goes too far. Now, I know what the problem is. The tire is catching on the trailer, which is causing unlimited amounts of force. Forward force. Okay, so we need to actually create a spot where the tire can kind of hide in. I think it would be somewhere about here. Oh no, our toilet paper. Oh well. We're gonna lose the toilet paper. Let's try that. Sweet. There we go. That is awesome. And we can just hop on in. Maybe we should add an extending staircase. Okay, so there we go. That should do it. I like the little design. We can't really hop up on it, but that's good for now. Now we need to add a lift for it so that it can even out. Now I think I'm going to do that on the bottom too. Okay, there we go. Let's try it out and see if it works. Press the button. And there we go. It is perfectly even. And then when we want to turn it into a house form, not really a house, but compact form, we just do that. Press the button outwards and we got our house. It's pretty sweet actually. I like that. Okay, what we got to do now is we got to add the hitch so our truck can actually grab onto the trailer. For that, I'm actually gonna get the truck right up to the trailer so we can build perfectly. So we're just gonna put the table support right there. I think that will work. Hopefully, I'm not quite sure. Add our guards. There we go. Let's try this out. That looks like it might actually work. Let's test this out. Okay, we're gonna back our truck up to the trailer and see. Now this is the tough part because sometimes it won't grab it. Oh, a little too far. I need a guide. Someone to guide me backing up. Oh, that's my horn. Oh, it didn't grab it. Okay, let's try that. There we go. It's actually connected. That is awesome. Okay, now we need to get out of the truck. Okay, now that we got that hooked up, we need to make sure that the supports here are lifted up. Now we can drive it. That is sweet. Awesome, look at that. And I ran into my old trailer. You know what? You know what? Screw this trailer. Let's drive over it. Okay, so now that we got the trailer working and attachable to our truck, we're gonna actually design this to make it look a lot nicer. Now, I'm gonna go with a nice vintage blue color. Maybe a little more blue than that. No, I like that color a lot. We're just gonna paint this really quick. Okay guys, so I just painted the camper. It looks pretty awesome. And I even painted the inside. Look at that. It looks very homey. I like it. Except all of the controls up there. Okay, we're just gonna close everything. Make sure to close the door. Okay, so we're just gonna go take our camper for a little ride and find a nice spot to go camping. Now, I need to turn up the power of my engine. So maybe go one more up. So that we have a lot more force to pull this thing. Okay, close our hood. And let's go. Now I got the suggestion to build an openable hood for my truck. Very useful actually. Okay, let's go down. Oh, you gotta be very careful not to get stuck. Okay, let's go. That took forever. I think we have a lot more power now. Okay, let's go find a nice... Oh! My camper! No. Crap. Let's get going. Let's go camping. This... Oh no, oh no. That was close. I should have put a shock on the hitch so that when we go unbalanced, it does not flip it. Okay, I think we found a nice camping ground up here. Hopefully this works. Let's check it out. Up the hill we go. Full speed. Sweet. Looks like it works. Okay. So we're just gonna find a nice spot to park our camper. Maybe over here. This looks like a good spot. Awesome. Maybe right on even ground. This looks pretty decently flat right here. Okay. Let's unhook our trailer. And we gotta get out to make sure that the camper stays flush with the ground. Plop up our supports. There we go. And what we can do is we can actually turn this into a house thingy, I guess. I don't know if it's really a house, but you know. There we go. Looks pretty cool. I like it. Just hop on in our camper. There we go. And there we go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. This was a really cool build, actually. I was gonna add thrusters to it, but you know what? There was not enough space, and that would have been really hard to control. It would have been more funny than reasonable. So there you go, guys. If you enjoyed this, please let me know in the comments. If you have any suggestions for this build or the truck, let me know and I will try to get to it. So thank you all for watching and subscribing, and I will see you guys next episode. And remember to stay sweet. Bye.